Welcome back. In this video, we'll be looking at formatting. Yeah, of course, when we're looking at what we formatted, so we want to format. So how do we make our spreadsheet much more beautiful? And then how do we use it, the functionality of formatting, to make our spreadsheet much more understandable? So we look at the normal formatting, we look at the format printer, and then we will look at the conditional formatting. That will be 3 videos maximum on formatting. So the first thing is, here we have headings, and then we have the commission rate downward and the date the sheet was last updated. These are just data. We have the total column, but everything is looking the same. Even we have the name of the account manager. They are looking the same. Why can't we make them different? So the first thing, I want to make the header different. So one thing I can do is to select the header row, then come to the font size. I want it to be slightly bigger, or I want to come to this and use area black, to use area like this. Then the font size, I want to be slightly bigger than the rest. Let me use 12. Good. Then the color, of course, from Word we know where to set the color. Then the color, let me make it blue. Let me make it blue. And then I can set the background. That's where this one comes from. I can set the background fill. So I can say fill it like this. I want to make it something light like this. Good. That is, I formatted that. So you can see it's looking much better. Now this heading, here we have left 2 rows. I can center it across this selection, and I can center it here like this. So the first thing I can do is in 2 ways. So let me select everything here, and then here I have option to merge and center. So I can click merge and center. So it has merged it and it has centered it into one cell. It has merged everything. So the address will now be like A1. You can see it's A1. Then this is not so big enough. I want to change it to area black too. No, to area. Make it area. Then maybe the font size. This one was 12. So let's make it 14. This 14. And then the color. Let me see the same color, but I want it underlined. So I'll come to this box for this border, and then I say add bottom border. But I want it to, okay, let the bottom border be just one. So if we add that one, and then the fill, let me give it a fill. I want this color fill. I just want to show what is possible. I want this light color to fill it. And if I leave that place, you can see it's much beautiful now. It's much beautiful. So we can do many things. Of course, you might say this thing should, this is a title, it should be centered. So I can come here and set align vertically. And you can see it has moved up vertically. So it's both centered horizontally here, to center horizontally, and this one is centered vertically up there. So with that, I think another thing I could do is to come to this account manager and select the account manager. I want to change the color. So come to this color. Which color should I make them? I make it blue like this, and then let it be bold. Okay. So those are our account managers. They are the account managers. We can do many things, and we can now see that at times this average is not showing very well. So I can select this and come here and look at the orientation. Maybe it should made the text vertical. So I can make it vertical like this. But that's not beautiful. So I can say that is not okay. I can say rotate it like this. For those that are very, very big, so at times you have options like that here that you can use. You can format cell alignment, but I'm not using any of those. I'm not using any of those. So what I just want to do is to show how to widen, to auto fit it. There are two ways to do that. I can come here, up there. I've done it like this. This one that is not showing very well. I can come to this side and double click. It has auto fitted. I come to the edge. I'll double click. That's auto fitted. Come to the edge and double click, and then come to this edge and double click. That is one way. Now let me undo the last one. Now this last one, of course, I could actually come here, select it, and then I come to cells. Okay. So under this cell, there is the option to format cells. So I can just go to column width. Then it will show me what it is. So I can shade down maybe to like 15 if I think it's okay, and enter. I can see it still contains, but it's not contain everything. I can still click it, maybe change it to like 25, column width 25, click OK. I can see it has contained everything now, so it is now okay with it. But I'm going to stick with this one that I do at the edges to auto fit content. So it has auto fitted content. That is one way to format. And I could come down here and say, okay, this is the total. So I can underline the total and say, okay, oh, make the total bold. Okay, make it bold. Maybe totals are usually doubly underlined, so I can come to this and say put bottom double border. It has it. And then if I want, I can change the color. I don't want to change the color, I just want to change the feel. So I'm changing the feel to something like this. Okay. And I have the feel. And you can see the bottom is doubly underlined. So you can just use all this your font alignment to do whatever you want to do, and the normal alignment. And this commission, I could decide to put them in a box and come to this place and do everything I want with them. Maybe the feel. Let me first change the feel, so that it draws attention to that. Then let me make it bold. Then maybe I can now contain them inside box, maybe outside borders. So and it is a form of a box now. So it's looking much more uh, cleaner, much beautiful. That is how to format. There are many ways to do the formatting. There are many things you may want to do. So it's possible to make it. We can insert diagram. We can insert many things into an Excel sheet. Okay, I can even decide to hide cells, to hide the rows, to hide them. So there are many things to do. You can do find too. Okay, maybe I want to change some things here. I can just come and click here and I say okay, oh, find or replace. So the option for find, for replace, or go to for formulas. I can find the formulas, I can find comments, I can find constant, I can find the data validation. There are many things I could do with that. So that's all this for normal formatting.